Chapter 2. You are a human being, not a human doing. Meditation. Wherever you are, be all there. Jim Elliot. A few years ago, my friend Daniel, a driven entrepreneur, found himself at a crossroads. Like many of us, he'd been working tirelessly, growing his business and constantly striving to achieve the next milestone. One morning, during a meeting with his team, he suddenly felt an overwhelming sense of exhaustion that seemed to come out of nowhere. It wasn't just the physical tiredness from long hours, it was a deeper, spiritual fatigue, like he'd been running on empty for too long. In that moment, Daniel realised he'd been so focused on doing, on achieving and performing, that he'd lost touch with the most important thing, simply being. The relentless pressure to constantly be productive and perform is something we all experience. In Daniel's case, the pressure to succeed had become all-consuming. Every task he checked off, every business goal he met, seemed to bring temporary satisfaction, but never lasting fulfillment. The modern ideal is that being busy equates to being valuable. The more we do, the more we're worth. This constant drive for productivity is built into our daily lives, from our careers to our relationships, leaving us with little time or space to simply be. Daniel's story reflects a much larger societal issue. This relentless pursuit of achievement often disconnects us from our authentic selves. We begin to identify more with our roles, titles, and accomplishments than with who we truly are at our core. We become human doings rather than human beings. In this endless cycle of doing more and more, we forget the essence of what it means to simply exist. This disconnect can be devastating, leading to burnout, stress, and a persistent sense of emptiness. No matter how much Daniel achieved or how many goals he reached, there was always something more to do, more to accomplish, and he never felt finished. The concept of being. The concept of being is far more than just a philosophical or abstract idea. It's a spiritual truth that taps into the very essence of who we are. To be is to embrace our inherent worth without the need for external validation or achievements. It transcends the boundaries of productivity, performance, and the often unattainable expectations placed upon us by society. To be is to exist fully in the present moment, free from the weight of judgment, comparison, and the overwhelming pressure to prove ourselves through what we do. In a world that constantly pushes us to do more, achieve more, and be more, the concept of being seems almost foreign. We're conditioned from a young age to define ourselves by our achievements, whether in school, work, or our social lives. Our worth, we're led to believe, is contingent upon how much we accomplish, how many titles we hold, or how many accolades we receive. The more we do, the more we're validated by society and others around us. This can lead to a perpetual cycle of striving, where we feel the need to constantly do and perform as if our very existence depends on it. However, at its core, the concept of being is about shedding this external measure of worth and returning to the understanding that our value is intrinsic. It's about embracing the truth that we are enough, just as we are. Embracing authenticity through presence, the liberation of simply being. For Daniel, the shift from doing to being was not instantaneous. It took time and introspection, but it began when he made the conscious decision to step back from his fast-paced life. He realised that he had been so focused on what he could achieve that he had forgotten to connect with himself beyond the achievements. He began to question, who am I if I don't accomplish something? What am I if I don't have a list of accomplishments to validate my worth? This question became the gateway for his transformation. As he started to practice meditation, he learned to quiet the incessant chatter of his mind, the endless to-do lists, the inner critic, the societal expectations. Through meditation, Daniel was able to reconnect with the present moment and feel the peace that came from simply being present with himself. He discovered that true contentment did not come from crossing items off a list or meeting expectations, but from the act of being, of simply existing. This was the liberation he had been seeking. By letting go of the need to constantly perform, Daniel rediscovered a deeper sense of peace and contentment that he had been longing for. His life became more aligned with his true self, and he began to experience a level of inner fulfillment that he had never felt before. The relentless pursuit of external goals was replaced with the serene acceptance of who he truly was. He understood at last that by simply being, he was already worthy, already whole, and already enough. Finding clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. This shift is transformative, not only for mental and emotional health, but also for a deeper sense of purpose. When external achievements are no longer the measure of worth, the result is newfound clarity, calm, and authenticity. Actions align more with true values and desires, rather than being driven by the pressure to perform or meet others' expectations. The realization emerges that to be human is to simply be present, embracing life as it unfolds without the need to rush or force things into being. In this process, peace is found, along with a profound sense of connection to the world. By fully accepting oneself in the present, life can be experienced with greater gratitude, love, and joy. The pressure to always do more dissipates, replaced by a quiet, powerful sense of fulfillment that is rooted in being, not in doing. This is the true gift of being. It's not a passive state, but an active embrace of the present, of self, and of the divine essence within. Meditation as the path to presence. Meditation is a practice that allows us to step out of the relentless cycle of doing and into the timeless space of simply being. It invites us to be present in the moment, free from distractions and future anxieties. By practicing meditation, we can silence the noise of the world and tune into our true essence. Meditation 2022. Meditation encourages us to focus our attention inward, where we can experience the stillness that exists beyond the mental chatter. It helps us to cultivate mindfulness, which is the ability to be fully present without judgment or attachment to outcomes. When we practice mindfulness through meditation, we begin to see that our value and peace lie not in what we do, but in who we are in the here and now. Testimonials. Meditation has been a transformative practice for me. I used to feel like I was constantly running on empty, caught in the cycle of always having something to do, but once I embraced meditation, I started to feel grounded in the present moment. It was like I finally learned to live for me, not for what I could accomplish. The stillness I discovered in my mind has brought me peace and clarity that I never knew I needed. Sarah, entrepreneur. I always thought my worth came from my achievements, but meditation taught me that I am enough simply as I am. The shift was gradual, but now I feel connected to my true essence and the world around me. Meditation has opened a new door to inner peace and joy that I never thought possible. Michael, teacher. After years of chasing success and constantly feeling overwhelmed, I started incorporating mindfulness meditation into my daily routine. It was life-changing. I no longer feel pressured to prove myself, and I've learned that my peace comes from within, not from my to-do list. Meditation has helped me discover a deeper sense of fulfillment that goes beyond external achievements. Jessica, marketing specialist. These stories show just how powerful meditation can be in cultivating a life of peace, balance, and true fulfillment. They remind us that our value is not tied to what we do, but to the simple act of being present with ourselves. Various types of meditation to practice. Imagine this. You are your favourite animal. Maybe it's a bird, a dolphin, or an elephant. These animals are not weighed down by mortgages, responsibilities, or social roles. They live fully in the present moment, guided by instinct and simplicity. Now, allow your mind to quiet. Let the background noise settle. Return to the version of yourself that existed before the world began shaping you with expectations. What do you notice? Breathe gently and picture yourself as a baby bird. You have no duties, no pressures, only a natural desire to fly. Meditate from that space. Let yourself be free. Mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation is a practice rooted in awareness and presence. The essence of mindfulness is about observing without judgment what is happening within and around you at any given moment. It's a process of tuning in to the present experience without becoming entangled in thoughts about the past or the future. Mindfulness helps to break the cycle of habitual reactions, allowing you to live with more clarity and intentionality. Mindfulness meditation involves bringing your full attention to the present moment without interference from the stream of thoughts that naturally arise. Here's how you can begin to practice mindfulness meditation. How to practice mindfulness 2023. 1. Find a comfortable position. Sit in a comfortable position, either on a cushion, chair, or floor, with your back straight, but not stiff. The goal is to stay relaxed, yet alert. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze, focusing downward or on a single point in front of you. 2. Focus on your breath. Begin by bringing your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of the air as it enters and leaves your nostrils, or the rise and fall of your chest or belly as you inhale and exhale. Pay attention to the rhythm of your breathing without trying to control it. Simply observe the natural flow of your breath. 3. Observe your thoughts and sensations. As you meditate, thoughts will inevitably arise. Instead of engaging with them, simply notice them as they come and go. Visualize your thoughts as clouds passing through the sky, acknowledging them without judgment or attachment. Similarly, observe any bodily sensations or emotions that arise. Notice areas of tension or discomfort, but don't try to change them. Simply acknowledge the sensations as they are in the present moment. 4. Return to the breath. Each time you notice your mind wandering, gently bring your attention back to your breath. The act of returning to the breath is the practice of mindfulness itself. It's a reminder to reconnect with the present moment each time you drift away. 5. Expand awareness to your surroundings. After a few minutes of focusing on your breath and bodily sensations, begin to expand your awareness to the environment around you. Listen to the sounds in your surroundings, like the birds, traffic, or even the hum of a nearby fan. Observe any smells, textures, or tastes in your environment without judgment. Loving kindness meditation, metta. Loving kindness meditation involves silently repeating phrases that wish well-being and happiness to yourself and others. It's a practice that strengthens compassion, love, and empathy. As you meditate, you cultivate a sense of warmth and goodwill, extending these feelings to loved ones, strangers, and even those with whom you may have conflict. This practice nurtures an open heart and helps you feel connected to the world around you. Follow these steps to enjoy the benefits of this meditation. Nash, 2019. 1. Find a comfortable space. Begin by sitting in a comfortable position with your back straight but relaxed. You can sit on a cushion, chair or floor, whatever feels most natural. Close your eyes or keep a soft gaze, allowing yourself to settle into the present moment. 2. Focus on your breath. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Inhale deeply, feeling your chest and belly expand, and exhale slowly, releasing any tension you may be holding. Allow your breath to become steady and calm. 3. Start with yourself. Loving-kindness meditation begins by directing kindness and compassion toward yourself. Repeat the following phrases silently to yourself. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I live with ease. 4. Cultivate a sense of warmth and kindness toward yourself. Allow any feelings of discomfort or resistance to arise without judgment, gently guiding your attention back to the loving wishes for yourself. Mantra meditation. In mantra meditation, you focus on the repetition of a specific word or phrase, the mantra, which can help still the mind and bring your attention to a single point of focus. Rapole, 2020. The mantra can be a sacred word, a phrase, or even a sound like Om or So Hum. 1. Find a comfortable position. Sit in a relaxed yet alert position on a cushion, chair or floor. Close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. 2. Choose your mantra. Select a meaningful word, phrase or sound, such as Om, So Hum, peace. Ensure the mantra resonates with your intention for meditation. 3. Focus on your breath. Begin with deep, steady breaths to calm the mind and body. Let your breath become natural and relaxed. 4. Repeat the mantra. Silently or aloud, repeat the mantra with full attention. Focus solely on the mantra, allowing it to be your point of concentration. 5. Observe your thoughts. If your mind wanders, gently acknowledge the thoughts and return to the mantra. Be patient with yourself. Avoid judgment. 6. End the session gently. Gradually slow down the repetition and return to your breath. Reflect on the experience before opening your eyes and returning to your surroundings. Body scan meditation. This practice involves scanning your body from head to toe, paying attention to any sensations, tensions or discomforts. It promotes awareness of the body and helps release physical stress or tension. By tuning into your body, you cultivate a deep sense of connection to yourself, which is often lost in the busyness of life. This type of meditation can also help with physical relaxation and emotional regulation. Young, 2023. 1. Find a comfortable position. Sit or lie down in a relaxed position, keeping your body supported. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to settle in. 2. Begin with awareness of your breath. Focus on your breath, noticing the rise and fall of your chest or belly. Use your breath to center your mind and relax your body. 3. Scan from head to toe. Start at the top of your head and slowly move your attention down your body. Focus on each body part, noticing any sensations, tension, or discomfort. 4. Notice sensations without judgment. Simply observe any feelings or sensations, whether they're comfortable or uncomfortable. Acknowledge each sensation without trying to change it, allowing it to be as it is. 5. Release tension. As you focus on each area of the body, imagine releasing any tension or tightness. Breathe into areas of discomfort, visualizing the tension melting away with each exhale. 6. Finish with a whole body awareness. After scanning each body part, bring your attention to your entire body. Take a few deep breaths and reflect on how your body feels as a whole. Benefits of meditation on mental clarity, emotional regulation, and overall well-being. The benefits of meditation are vast and transformative. When practiced regularly, meditation enhances mental clarity, emotional regulation, and overall well-being. Let's dive into some of the key benefits. Mental clarity. Meditation helps clear the mind of clutter and distractions, allowing you to think more clearly and make decisions with greater insight. By regularly quieting the mind, you create space for creativity, problem-solving, and intuitive thinking. This clarity helps you feel more focused and less overwhelmed by the constant flow of thoughts. Emotional regulation. Meditation teaches you to observe your emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. It allows you to respond to stress, anxiety, or anger with greater calm and composure. Through regular practice, meditation can help reduce emotional reactivity and improve your ability to manage challenging situations. Overall well-being. Meditation instills a sense of peace and relaxation, reducing stress and anxiety. It's been shown to lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and increase feelings of well-being and happiness. Regular meditation can improve sleep quality, reduce symptoms of depression, and enhance your overall sense of health. Incorporating meditation into daily life to activate authenticity. Even if you're not able to dedicate long periods to meditation, there are ways to incorporate it into your daily routine. Here are a few tips for meditating in moments of high stress or busyness. Use short, mindful moments. Take short, mindful breaks throughout your day. This could be as simple as taking a few deep breaths before a meeting or while waiting in line. Use these moments to center yourself and bring awareness to the present moment. Meditate before sleep. Before going to bed, take 5 to 10 minutes to meditate. This will help you unwind and relax, making it easier to fall asleep. Focus on your breath, or try a body scan to release any tension accumulated throughout the day. Use guided meditation apps. There are several apps available that offer guided meditations for all levels. These can be helpful when you need structure and guidance in your practice, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure. Practice during stressful moments. If you feel stressed during the day, take a quick break and practice mindful breathing or a short mantra meditation. This can help you reset and regain a sense of calm. Meditation doesn't require hours of silence or ideal conditions. Through small, consistent practices woven into your daily life, you begin to reconnect with your true self. Soon, the ability to feel genuinely authentic will emerge, not as a forced effort, but as a natural state of being. In the next chapter, you'll explore self-awareness techniques that deepen your presence and guide you back to the core of who you are.